monument over the road. Seems to have them mention every town, village. Back in Ukraine for a brief period, back in the city of Odesa here just a little over a year ago, so it feels a bit odd being back again, especially under these sort of circumstances. However, so far things seem quite normal, at least in this city. I think there could very well be some rolling blackouts later on. Apparently there's a curfew from 11 PM till 5 AM. It's nice to be back either way. Bus was about an hour and 40 minutes late getting in. I was supposed to arrive at 1 PM, but all manner of things happening, and obviously border control, Moldova, took longer than they usually would. There's a few little control points along the way. People walk about doing shopping, other normal activities, and life goes on. So far it seems very much how I left it. However, I have a feeling once I get down towards the port area, top end of the city, it's probably going to look a bit different in terms of kind of military equipment and presence. In a minute, I think up there you can see some damage on the roof. Every building's painted with the Ukrainian flag, or got a Ukrainian flag hanging from it, almost as if to say every inch of the city is Ukraine. Nothing's going to change that. I don't know if they boarded up the windows on several of the buildings to protect the glass itself in case of any explosions, or they're just disused. The Monic building back there looked like it was closed off. Don't know if it's just shut for general renovation or if that's been hit at all. Seems to be quite a lot quieter down this end. Don't know if that's because people are maybe still in work or on home for whatever reason. Seems strangely quiet. It's only about 3:30 now, so. The Opera House now. What I've seen on pictures online. They've had the road sort of sectioned off, sandbagged, and the metal hedgehogs. Yeah, siren going off. Puts it up here a bit. No one else seems to be sort of rushing anywhere, so take their cue on it. anything does happen, then there's a park right near where I'm staying, so I guess I could always run in there, probably be a bit safer, but I think at least you're less likely to get anything in terms of rubble or anything falling on your head. It's a bit irking with that siren going off in the background in the distance and just seeing people wander about normally. It's a little bit strange, not encountered anything like that before, so quite odd for me, but I'm guessing people are here somewhat used to it now after all these months. It's weird seeing the Opera House not lit up in the dark. Clear skies when I was here last year as well, but it is a lot chillier now, you can feel it in the air. Old ambulance. See these sort of vans circle around the city centre. They go around on call. So dark down here now. It usually will be lit up. I guess I'm allowed down here, but I'm not too sure. No one else allowed, so. Just down on like the main promenade section. Main boulevard at the, towards the Potemkin steps. What the hell this is, it's all covered up. Can hardly see a thing. This must be the blackout, rolling blackout that they have. Yeah, and these boards would be the Catherine the Great monument. Protected all the monuments, boarded up. Don't know how much you can make out on the footage. It is really dark at the moment. See the metal hedgehogs out. Don't know if you can get down to the front part, overlooking the Black Sea. Seems to be people garden. So strange, because it really is a beautiful night as well. Even though it's not pitch black, it is still very dark, as I say, but can still manage to make my way around. Still recognise places from last year. Looks like they just tried to turn most lighting off down by the front. Makes sense, I guess. You just gotta watch where you walk and the break in your ankle. So like these main administrative, government and sort of art type buildings, I think they'll have the lights off. Every little bit helps at the moment. Didn't realise how much the street lights make a difference. I used to be back in the light. Comforting somehow. See if we can get down to the steps from this way. If not, I'll try again in the morning. I'm sure you must still be able to get through. It's a bit probably twitchy about people moving around that area, especially at night. So yeah, it's very peaceful. That's almost more disconcerting, I think. There's a van set up there. Like some sort of military van. See the port down there. It's a big port here. Third largest city in Ukraine, so Can't see it on the camera probably, but see out onto the Black Sea as well. Lights in the distance on the other side twinkling. In the main part of the port around here is deals mostly with metals, chemicals passing through. They have actually hit the port, the Russians, a few months back. Obviously you've got the grain as well, very important export, passes through here. Come up to the Hotel Odesa. I've got to be a bit careful filming and whatnot down by the port here. Cars going along now. Everyone else is walking along that promenade, but parts are sort of boarded up, taped off. Shit, nearly breaking my ankles. Actually walked up further enough and realised it's disorientating when it's this dark. Got the light shone on there from the car. Not just the metal hedgehogs, but barbed wire as well. Walked right into that. Looks like that building's been hit. I'm guessing they boarded off a load of parts down by the harbour. Makes sense really, it's saying there are, but you don't know who. You know, around the area could be a saboteur. It's easy for them to go down, you know, could do all sorts of damage. So the main, one of the main streets down here, recognise it. Deribaskaya, I think it's called. Ulica Deribaskaya. Seems to have more life down here. Even the KFC boarded up the windows. Still got the amusement shooting gallery going on there though. Wonder if the Piana Vishnya stand is still here. It is as well. All these different posters to do with the invasion. Sakun Yevgeny, teleoperator. At the moment it's a missile in Kiev. And looks like the television broadcast centre. See one of the victims, it appears. I've got it in English here. About restriction of information. Not just in Russia with its own people, but in Ukraine. Some of the victims so far. 3 more well known people. Probably see more tonight actually because of the clear skies and bright moon. It'd be worse if it was so clear, moving out and bright. when their last show was in there, or performance I should say. Must have been many months ago. So it's the following morning in Odesa. Just after 8 in the morning. Slept okay actually. Got in bed wasn't the best, but can't complain. Being about 2 or 3 quid. Go for a wander down, see if we can get down to the port. We'll see a bit better today. Not too busy out on the streets at the moment either, at least around here. Probably get busier in the next hour or so. Even with this sort of reality going on, people still have jobs to go to, businesses to run. I'd like to have stayed a bit longer, but unfortunately I've got to get the bus at 1 this afternoon from the bus station. It's a bit of a walk, it's almost 2 miles from the port end, so I'll start heading back towards Budapest, fly back out from there the next few days. Now?
Press?
No, I'm just filming, like,
go.
I was wandering around, I was detained temporarily. There are people talking about cameras, pictures, but I must, as I say, looked extra dodgy, so stopped and detained a short while. Having said that, the guy speaking English here is very nice, so just had its formalities, and like, fair enough, it's the jobs. Really hawk-eyed though. Makes it feel safer here, I think. I had to get all the stuff out my bag and whatnot for them to search through on the phone, so a bit unceremonious in front of everyone, so, but it's part and parcel. But no, nice guy, very pleasant about it. Thankfully I didn't get arrested or anything because I got a bus to catch at 1 PM, so otherwise that would have screwed me right over. Did want to go down to the Potemkin steps just by the harbour, but I don't want to be interfering with them, the guys doing the job as well. Too much of a distraction, I think. Wanted to check out the Duke de Richelieu monument because I saw pictures or like sandbags covering it up to protect it, so it looked a bit unusual. Stacked up sandbags all the way to the top of the monument. Statue to French guy who's made governor, exiled I think by Marie Antoinette, and made governor in 1803 of Odessa, and he's kind of credited with kind of helping make what Odessa is today as the city, free trade port. And again, it goes off periodically, maybe as a reminder drill. Taxi there. Nice little city park near where I'm staying, so near Deribavskaya Street. Sun's decided to come out now, so got a lot warmer, pleasant. Just about to leave as well soon, always the way. Got a lot of parks in the city in various sizes. Might have a wander up and quick scout around the Privyoj market at Rinok before I get on the bus. Big place, I wouldn't say all of it. Went there last time, but I'd see if I can pick up anything. Got a few hryvnia to get rid of. May as well use the money, put it back into the economy. Open. Thought they closed it off indefinitely. Only small, but it's a beautiful arcade. A mini version of the Vittorio Emanuele II one in Milan. I presume it's kind of based on that. Privyoj. Excuse me. I don't think I'm Iraqi. Got the wine or something, I think. Olive oil, is it? Not a shop. Pan him out. Not castor. I don't know what you call this, but yeah.
One of the most greatest oils. Want to taste brown flax oil? This is
Спасибо.
2 days. 2 days ago. I made this oil yesterday evening. This oil is strange enough. It's strange remains because it's only 1 day of living.
Oh, strength, yeah.
1 day.
Yeah.
I made this on this machine yesterday evening in 5 o'clock.
Like a coffee grinder you put in the top?
Yes,
and,
yes,
yeah.
yes. Here. The oil is squeezed. The oil
leaves the skin.
The remains of flax seeds. Rough remains.
Спасибо.
From Greece.
Oh, Greece. You can taste it more, yeah.
Soft.
Yeah, you can.
And little got its fire. In throat. In the throat. Yes. Have a fire. I don't remember it. Not a cabbage. It's.
Okay.
No.
Sure.
Now you know what is it.
It's got more of an olive oil.
It's not a cabbage.
Not cabbage.
It's big and orange. On the Halloween.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Yeah,
yes.
I don't know how you say it. Is that pumpkin?
Pumpkin.
Is it? I didn't know they did.
If
pumpkin?
you buy, it's much better to drink it with honey. You taste it 1 hour before sleeping. 1 hour, and then you may sleep. Essentials.
Kolka stoit?
157 and 50 kopecks.
Okay. Jak kupają?
Very nice with vitamins.
Yeah.
And consistencies. Yes.
I'll remember that.
Yes.
Well, спасибо вам большое, and
We'll
hopefully return.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Яйца. Здравствуйте. Я купаю одесский черный.
Сапирави сейчас есть. Сухой 25. 25. По 10. Вам пришли угля.
A small cup of the wine, the Odesa Choni. Pretty strong wine actually from the taste of it. Dark Odesa wine. Quick one before I get on the bus. That almost ends my time here in Ukraine, so who knows when next.